Welcome to today's duel video. In today's duel video, it's actually a deck request made by me, which is quite interesting. That was a deck that I really wanted to make, and I was like, how do I force myself to make it? Well, pretty much I write it down as a deck request, and then I'll eventually get to it. Which I have. So, yay. This is a deck focused around two things. One, Levia-Dragon Daedelus, I just wanted to have that in some deck, and then Legendary Ocean. Legendary Ocean for two reasons. One, for the level lowering effect, although that's not really there in the deck much. It's more used as a Yumi card that can be used with Levia-Dragon Daedelus and Kodoris and cards like that to be able to be sent to the graveyard to destroy things, to send things to the graveyard, things like that. In the deck profile, I'll discuss quite a few things that you could change. I believe Solemn Strike is in the deck. Some other options that you could throw into the deck, because I have some ideas. But for now, let's enjoy the duel video. I think I'll just No, not you. Going in there with Wild Heart, I can't even stop it because it's unaffected by traps. Huh. I can't take it out with Soldier into Infantry though. But this is an Auke, so that doesn't work. When this card is sent to the grave to activate a water monster effect, I can face up with the opponent can also destroy it. So yeah, I can Ibis Soldier to get rid of his face down, just at least for one turn, and then Infantry to destroy the monster. Let's see if he has a response to this. Infantry effect destroys Wild Heart. I decided to use something like Abyss Soldier because one, it does work with some of them in Atlanteans that are in the deck. Also because it's a little bit of a throwback to when I last used Daedelus seriously. Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2007, the DS game. I wasn't really into competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! At the time. However, I did have a deck which I felt quite good about, which was a water deck. Something like Penguin Soldier was in there, Starboy was in there, but also Abyss Soldier and Levia-Dragon Daedelus were in there. So, I quite like that. What was it? 2008? No, I think it was 7, yeah. Anyway, I quite like using that deck, so that's also a reason why I wanted to use it. I can just use Abyss Soldier in the deck as well with Lightning Vortex. I'm gonna discard a card. There's the arrows. I can bring it back with Call of the Hunted, so I think it'll be good for now. Let's see what they have. So maybe, like, though we usually this in the deck profile, this is not the perfect deck as to how good it would be around working around Legendary Ocean, but there's a few, like, nostalgia-ish cards in there for me as well. Legendary Ocean, nice, nice. Fear the Maho! Hatsuda! He plays a set card. Is it Clayman? It's Salvage. Oh, it has to target 2 monsters, not less, so I can't really use it to bring back Infantry. And Infantry destroys a face-up card anyway. So, I think I'll be okay. Haunted. Target Abyss Soldier. Yomigara! Ikuzo! Attack! I was gonna say, stats are equal. And do I allow him to get polymerization? I think so, because once he gets a fusion... No, I could stop his fusion with Venus Chain. And then Abyss Soldier him out, probably. Yeah, I think it'll be good. I think I'm safe. Even if it does get it. Oh, he seems to have forgotten Woodman's effect. Okay. Happens. This make it a little easier for me, I guess. Let's see what the watcher shows up to. Pulse. Okay. To the hand. Interesting that they use it now. I don't mind Woodsman attacking. Ooh. That could be annoying though. I'm gonna immediately Venus Chain it, because I want to take it out next turn, and this way it can't use its effect. And also, it just saves me from 900 damage now. That thing needs to go. If I could get heavy infantry back, that would be kind of nice. But I don't really need it right now. Dragoons, because I can't really use soldier now anyway. Although, no, I can use it with dragoons. Yeah, I can soldier to send Woodsman back to the hand. No, I wanted to take out Woodsman as well. No, I want to take a Grand Mole. Woodsman I can take out later if I get back infantry. This, if I... No, I can only go for one, because I can't get infantry back yet. And Grand Mole's more dangerous. Even though Venus Chain is on it. If he has another way to return it. I just want to take it out. Woodsman being there, I don't really mind too much. Abyss Soldier can take care of it later. So I want to summon Dragoons. No, I do want something else. No. If I Abyss Soldier into Dragoons, then I can get Coderus, and Coderus can be awesome for later. What would I return to hand? Woodsman. Because he's gonna switch to defense position afterwards anyway, and that way he can't use his effect, so yeah. Abyss Soldier. Wait. Target one card on the field and return to the hand. I'm gonna return Call of the Haunted. I can use it on my own card. Because he's gonna play Woodsman back in the field anyway. There's a chance that with this card or the next card he draws, he has a second card to play. But this way I reuse Call of the Haunted. Huh. Dragoon's effect. Get me a Sea Serpent, which will be Coderus. Although with Legendary Ocean on the field, and Call of the Haunted active next turn, I could actually go for Daedelus to destroy all other cards. I think Coderus is a better choice. However, considering this deck request, even it's for me, but it forced me to use Daedelus in the deck. I am gonna get Daedelus. I want to use Daedelus in the video. I won't really mind it if I don't use it in specifically this duel, but I'm going to try to. Let's go, Abyss Soldier. Attack Grand Mole. 1100 damage. Mole out of the way, because it's annoying to deal with. Oh, no, I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have played Salvage. I played it there because they probably know that I have Call in case they have MSD. But I'm going to destroy things with Daedelus next turn. So then I at least have Salvage back for later. Okay. They'll remember this time. Now it's more dangerous. Although, I still have Call of the Hunted for next turn, and then Daedelus, because of Legendary Ocean, it's level 6. Unless that thing is immune to card effects, that'd be really annoying. If he summons absolute 0, that's not good. That wouldn't have been good with Kodoros either. Though if I would have used Kodoros, I would have actually been able to get it back and salvage. Wait, Summoner Monk? He doesn't have another card? Not he doesn't want to summon Escarida. Maybe he wants to use Summoner Monk to get the second one. Form change. Huh. Okay, there's your second move, Shadow Mist. Okay then. So there's Mask Change as well. Let's see what monster from extra deck with the same attribute. Just move battle center of the graveyard, you can special metal for low hero from the deck. And then they plan to maybe use Poly. We'll see. Some nice moves in the opponent's part. Well done. I still have Call of the Haunted. And combining that with Daedelus. Having Daedelus now over Kodoros does feel better. If he attacks again with like Shadow Mist, do I want to use Call of the Hunted on Abyss Soldier immediately? I think so. I'll trust that they put back Mask Change. I also know that what the other card should be, which is Polymerization. They could still use that, but the one risk I feel I have is if I summon Soldier now to stop me from taking 2000 damage, I risk them using Polymerization to fusion summon something to then get rid of Abyss Soldier before I can even summon Daedelus. I don't think that's the case though. So we'll Call of the Hunt. Target Abyss Soldier. Oh. I don't think there's a fusion that they have that can take out Abyss Soldier before I start my turn. Just let me summon Daedelus. End your turn. They get one hero back from deck to hand for Shadow Mist. Now if it's in the grave, so they might use Summoner Monk plus a Shadow Mist for something. It doesn't look like they'll get absolute 0 because I don't see any water monsters, and I know their hand card is Polymerization. Ooh, Xyz instead. Let's see, is this card sent to the grave? So from Xyz it still works. What? No, don't let it be Cristal. I never consider that. Blade Armor Ninja. This is only 2. This is main phase 2, so I'm good. I was so afraid it would be Cristal. What in a turn? Dodo! Let's see, what does this do again? Special monster. Graveyard for some of the mods destroyed sent from the field to graveyard at that time, and then not right now. いくぞ荒海と見せてやる俺の本当の力だよ俺はアビスソルジャーをリリースアドバンス召喚 Levia-Dragon Daedelus Boom Yeah! I got to summon the thing! Field of すべてのカード破壊する You don't have effect failure, so go away with your cards. Do that, remember Shadow Mist? Giving them the time to do it? They're remembering now? If this card's sent to graveyard, I can use it. Ikuzo! Daedelus! Direct attack! The fact they forgot Shadow Mist is gonna hurt them because they only have polymerization. And even if they destroy Daedelus now with Battle or card effect, Torrential Reborn can do something. Get it back. Once it's set. Come on, just give me like Legendary Ocean again or Warrior of Atlantis. No! Dang it! I spun. Ikuzo Daedelus! Attack! Card 1枚捨ててターンエンドドローアトランティスの効果発動このカードを墓地における Legendary Ocean whatever's called in Japanese をフェブラに加える発動ダイダルスのモンスター効果発動カードすべてを破壊する Yeah, I get to use the Daedelus twice! Direct attack! Admit defeat. Anyway, I won with the Daedelus, and I got to use it twice. Yeah, successful Necrocast video. All right, I'll see you. Whether he admits defeat or not, I'll see you in just a moment in the deck profile video. I'll see you then. Okay. Have a good day. I'll see you in a moment in the deck profile. Welcome to the deck profile section of this video. Oh, Levia-Dragon Daedelus. I love you, and you did really well for me in this duel. Thank you. Once again, this deck request was made by Auke1993, which happens to be myself, because it's sort of a nostalgia thing for me, with me having used it in World Championship 2007. That was fun. Right, the deck profile. We have 2 copies of Risk Soldier in there because it's pretty good. Like with Legendary Ocean, it's 2000 attack. With a bunch of water mods, its effect can be useful. It doesn't destroy, just sends back to hand, so they can't reuse this stuff. But it's also somewhat of a nostalgia thing because it was one of my main like regular normal summon monsters back in 2007. Two Atlantean Dragoons works with Abyss Soldier. If sent to the graveyard that way, I can add a Sea Serpent, which can be Daedelus, which can be Kotorus, which can actually be one of these things as well. I don't really have any other ones. I don't have the Prince, because I'm pretty sure Prince was still OCG at the time I first made this deck, which is also the reason why Strike isn't in there. Or Twin Twisters. Yeah. Like, would I let's say I revisit this deck, would definitely make a few changes. I'll try and give you an idea as to what I would change. But I just wanted to use the deck now because I've had it on my to-do list for a little bit. Because at first the deck didn't actually work and I skipped the request, but then later on I got back to it. So that's this. Now one Atlantean Heavy Infantry to take out face-up card. That worked. That I believe I'll use that this time with a Soldier. Marksman to take out a set card, also because, well, 1400 attack, 1600 with the Legendary Ocean can get me a special summon of Sea Serpent, which generally would be Kotorus. That's nice. 3 Kotorus because with Legendary Ocean, it can send 2 cards the opponent controls to the graveyard. It does target, but it doesn't actually destroy. So things that are immune to destruction, but not immune to targeting on card effects, like Santon or Arc, Kotorus can just get rid of them, which is very nice. Deep Sea Diva can help with synchros. It would summon heavy infantry. It can also summon Luster Breaker. It can summon the Marksman to get some synchros out that way. It can also Xyz if you summon infantry. Unfortunately, Deep Sea Diva is not that 2 anymore. I would like that. Levia-Dragon Daedelus. I only have one in the deck because I don't get to summon it too often, and sometimes it may be a dead draw. But I just really like the card. I had to have at least Daedelus in the deck, maybe even his upgraded version. But I'll get to that later on. I just really wanted Daedelus, and it just happened to work out this duel, which I'm very happy about. I have a copy of Luster Breaker because it does help to take out spells and traps. However, you have to tribute it, so then again you could also use MSD. Mother Grizzly helps summon some of the mons you might need. It doesn't unfortunately summon Abyss Soldier or Warrior of Atlantis, but it gets you Kotorus. Legendary Ocean Kotorus are among the main plays. I have one Mulan Glacier, the Elemental Lord, because, well, it's a deck full of waters, so Mulan Glacier, good chance you can use it. Call of the Haunted can bring a monster back from the grave. Let's say you're at 6 months and the waters in the grave, you can summon something back, Call of the Haunted. You can send something extra there with Abyss Soldier. There's a few ways to slightly manipulate the cards in there, and Mulan Glacier could work out very well. I really want 3 copies of Legendary Ocean, so I have that. Then I have 1 Terraforming and 3 Warrior of Atlantis. Warrior of Atlantis, I did do Yu-Gi-Oh! Discussion before on Field Spell Searchers. I feel they're generally better than Terraforming, even though their effects can be stopped now with Solemn Strike. But if I already have a Legendary Ocean and I get Terraforming, I can just search for it for a new Legendary Ocean, and then that's it. Warrior of Atlantis, if I already have a Legendary Ocean, then sure, I could search for a second Legendary Ocean, and then that's it. But I could also just summon Warrior of Atlantis and fight with it. 1900 attack is still good, and with Legendary Ocean on the field, active, 2100 attack, and that's quite nice. I have 2 Magic Planners in the deck because I do have quite a few continuous traps that it could be used with. I'll get to those in a moment. A Murray of Greed to sort of help with the consistency, to get some extra cards. Not that I've actually drawn into it at all during any of the duels I've had with this deck. 2 MSDs, 2 Salvage to get some of the monsters back. Warrior of Atlantis, Abyss Soldier, Dragoons, Daedelus, they're not 1500 attack or below, so it does not unfortunately work on them. But it works on Kotorus and Deep Sea Diva on these 2 Atlanteans. Yeah, it does work on Luster Breaker. I mixed it up with something else. I thought it was 1700 attack for a moment. Works on the Mother Grizzlies. So you can get quite a few cards with that back with that. Terraforming, already mentioned that. 2 Call of the Haunted to help bring monsters back. To maybe help summon Daedelus, like it did in this game. To summon Kotorus back so you can reuse its effects. To summon Abyss Soldier again so you can use its effect. Bring back something so you can help synchro with Deep Sea Diva. There's a few options here and there. 2 Iceborne reminds me a little bit of Lose One Turn, except it doesn't negate effects. It does switch a lot of months to defense position because there's not a lot of water decks that you will see often. The only one is Mermaid Atlantean, and I haven't seen that one that often lately. 2 Fiendish Chain because I just like Fiendish Chain. Stops attacks and stops effects. Can unfortunately be stopped by Twin Twisters or MSD, unlike Breakthrough Skill, but I still like the fact it can also stop attacks. Then 2 copies of Forgotten Temple of the Deep, because this card, like Legendary Ocean, is treated as Yumi when it becomes when it's on the field. So, because notice, Daedelus, Kodoris, things like that, just say a face of Yumi you control, not a face of Yumi field spell. It can also be a Yumi continuous trap. Its effects, like that, does the banishing of them, returning them, it's not useful that often. It's sure you can dodge some kind of effect if you really want to keep a monster, and then maybe take a direct hit instead. That's not useful. It's mostly there to be Yumi, so you can use it with Kodoris and Daedelus. And if it's a dead draw, hopefully you'll draw into your Magic Planter to just get rid of it to get 2 more draws. Because it is a continuous trap, just like Phoenix Chain and Iceman and Call of the Haunted. 8 continuous traps in total. Then I have a Solemn Warning, I have a Torrential Reborn, because that can be useful in water decks, and then a Torrential Tribute. For the extra deck, I have I like barely ever go into these. The one I really do like going into is Gungnir. I definitely want a new level 5 because I don't go into Gushil. No, I don't like the card. There's Catastor, there's Armadis, there's other level 5s that are better than this, so I suggest choosing other ones. Dueling is a nice card to use as well. It's using some really big combo ODKs things like that. I've never used any of those decks, but Dueling can be nice in this deck as well, just like Gungnir. I do have Herald if I do want to like stop the opponent from sending stuff to the grave. There's some decks that really want to do that. So if I just summon Deep Sea Diva, go into heavy infantry, that I can summon Herald to like anti-meta-ish, like anti-meta the opponent that way. Clazolis. How do I summon Clazolis? Oh, duh! Deep Sea Diva plus Marksman with Legendary Ocean on the field. I completely forgot that that applies to them as well, because then Deep Sea Diva will be level 1 and Marksman will be 2. That's how I get the level 3. Right. Armored Kappa, generally it'll be Diva Infantry without Ocean on the field, but it can also be a Lostberg Breaker plus Marksman with Ocean on the field. Mechwood Engineer is there, goes to Alacorps in rank 3s, Leviathan Dragon. Abysstrite isn't there to be summoned as a rank 3, it's there to be summoned via Bahamut Shark. Its effect can be pretty nice, although I don't really have that many Mermails on the field except Abysstrite. But the fact that it has 2800 defense is just nice to have, I guess. Cowboy, Dweller, because it can get some extra boosts from the level 4 from the water mounts that I have, and it can also just send Dragoons to the graveyard to get its effect off as well. Then a Castell and a 101 because they are good cards. Other cards I did consider were Ocean Dragon Lord Neo Daedelus, which came out into World Championship 2008, like the video game. I don't remember the exact set, but it was that video game anyway. You need to tribute a regular Daedelus to summon it, and what you get back from it is by sending a Yumi from the field to the grave. All cards on the field go to the grave still, but unlike Destruction, it's sending to the graveyard, so things like number 101 won't be able to survive. And in addition, also the hand cards go away. So even if the opponent has like 3 or 4 cards in the hand that they could do some combo with to get over Neo Daedelus, it's going to be a lot more difficult because you immediately force them into a Miracle Draw game. Like you lose all of your cards as well, but you force them into a Miracle Draw game while you still have a Neo Daedelus on the field. So in that sense, you do have an advantage, and 2900 attack is pretty nice. Giga was an option because if a Legendary Ocean is on the field, it becomes level 4 in the hand, and then you have a normal summon for 2650 attack, which is very nice. I did consider using the Legendary Fisherman 3 because it's quite a nice card to have. That would also have me use Legendary Fisherman. Unfortunately, Fisherman doesn't prevent me from opponent attacking me directly, which is kind of but it was about 3 because it can be a very nice card. In the end, in this deck, I decided not to use it, but it's definitely an option. I do still want to make a deck with Legendary Fisherman 3 in it. Third Mystical Space Typhoon is an option because spell and trap removal can be very important in this game. Twin Twisters is there for the same reason. It's used quite a lot recently. Also because with cards that just want to be in the grave with their burning, but with some Monarch cards that want to be in the grave anyway, so Twin Twisters isn't that much of a cost with a discard. Very nice card to have. And Solemn Strike is just an amazingly good counter trap card, just like Warning and Judgment. So that is definitely something that could strengthen the deck. Alright, that was the deck profile for the legendary ocean deck, Auke1993, me. Hope you liked it. Yeah, I quite liked it, thank you. I will see everyone else in tomorrow's daily Yu-Gi-Oh video, and meanwhile, let me know what you think of the deck, if you have any tips in it for improvements. I know there definitely are some out there. I've come up with some as well. But if you have any that I may have missed, just let me know. If you've used the deck, let me know what came of it, what your results were, if they were good, if they were bad. I'm interested to know. I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.